Hello everyone, I'm the Viking General, and this short video is about Grand Cathay in Total War Warhammer 3. Let's begin. Grand Cathay has two legendary lords to choose from: Yin, the Storm Dragon from the Northern Provinces, and Zhao Ming, the Iron Dragon from the Western Provinces. Yin is a spellcaster which uses both the lore of life and the lore of Yin. On top of that, she can transform into a dragon, but loses most of her spells when in dragon form. Her faction is focused on fighting demons of chaos and has 20% more ammunition for missile units. She personally has lowered upkeep for missile infantry units, which ties pretty well with the 20% more ammunition from our faction. She also gives 3 points to Yin, which I'll explain later. Zhao Ming is also a spellcaster, but uses the lore of metal and the lore of Yang. He too can transform into a dragon and also loses most of his spells when in dragon form. His faction and his personal buffs can affect everything Grand Cathay can do. The 25% reduction of upkeep on melee units is pretty nice, but nothing too special. He also provides 3 points to Yang. Grand Cathay will try to have the balance between Yin and Yang. This is a core mechanic for this faction, both on the battlefield and on the campaign map. On the campaign map, Yin and Yang can be increased through characters, events, buildings, and from technology. All new characters, defense, and infrastructure buildings, and the majority of technology will provide Yin or Yang. This means you'll constantly be trying to balance the two against each other. Being in perfect harmony will grant pretty sizable buffs to your entire faction. Cathay also has the Compass of Wu and Caravan Mechanics. Compass of Wu allows you to channel winds of magic for a certain boon in the lands of Grand Cathay. While actively channeling, you'll get a specific benefit, but some of the effects will always be active with their strength depending on how much energy is left in the reserve. The Caravan Mechanic allows Cathay to make quite a bit of extra money. Caravans are led by a Caravan Master, which, when leveled up, can put skills into making caravans even better and more profitable. Sending a caravan requires selecting a destination and how much money you are willing to invest. When the caravan reaches its destination, you get the projected income. On top of that, you also receive a strong magic item that is relevant to the location you send the caravan to. The caravan can be attacked while traveling, but you'll be able to fight the battles yourself if you want. You can get more units for your caravans through events. The two possible heroes for Cathay are the Alchemist and the Astromancer. Alchemists are spellcasters who use the lore of metal and can provide a bonus to ranged units. They can also provide increased campaign movement range when embedded. Astromancers are also spellcasters, but they use the lore of heavens. When they are embedded, they can increase the magic item drop chance. Cathay's army is focused on having melee and ranged troops close to each other. This will give both units a buff: leadership and melee defense for the melee units, and leadership and reload rate for the ranged units. This buff can be increased by having a lord or hero nearby. The range these units have to be within to give this buff is quite small, so you want to keep your army information as much as possible to maximize this effect. Luckily, Cathay has quite a few missile troops and artillery to help with that. Their main points of note, in my opinion, are their crane gunners, which function like snipers, and the fire rain rocket, which can easily deal with units with a lot of entities. In conclusion, Cathay is a faction which seems to have a lot of bells and whistles at the start, but the mechanics are pretty simple to understand. The army can sometimes feel a bit rigid, but don't focus too much on always keeping harmony buff on your units. Sometimes it's just better to adapt to the situation. Thank you for watching.